I would like to thank one of my subscribers, Phyllis Anderson, for this particular um, article. And this is really disgusting. This was released January 7th, 2018, by the Salt Lake County Health Department. Possible hepatitis A exposure at West Jordan 7-Eleven store. And they believe up to 2,000 people may be infected. This should be a reminder of us being very careful eating from many of these convenience stores and just eating out in general. You know, in many cases, these places are just looking to sell their food at all costs and make that money. They don't care if the conditions are not very sanitary. Salt Lake County Health Department announced today that customers of the 7-Eleven convenience store at 2666 West 7800 South in West Jordan who used the restroom at the store or consumed certain items on specific dates should contact the health department for information about receiving an injection to prevent hepatitis A. This possible exposure affects only this single 7-Eleven location. The preventive injection recommendation is for customers who visited the store on any date from Tuesday, December 26th through Wednesday, January 3rd, and who used any restrooms in the store or consumed any of the following items: fountain drink or other self-serve beverage, fresh fruit, any item from the store's hot food case, such as pizza, hot dogs, chicken wings, and taquitos. My goodness. You know, one day, and this was here in New Jersey, my son and I went into a 7-Eleven, and it was summertime. It was very hot. And when we went in there, he wanted like like an apple turnover. That's what he wanted. When he went up to the display case where they had all the donuts and apple turnovers and everything, it was loaded in fruit flies. It was loaded in fruit flies. And the people in there didn't even notice. So we walked up to the counter and we let them know, and they literally had to go to the case and dump out every donut, every turnover, everything in there and throw it away. So my point is that stuff sits around for a long time before people walk up and buy it, you know? So you really have to be super careful. Even if it don't look bad, you really can't go by looks because, salmonella, that's not something that you can see with your naked eye. So you really have to be careful. Package items, including bottled beverages and microwave foods, are not implicated in the possible exposure. Customers who consume only packaged or bottled items do not need to contact the health department. Customers who are fully vaccinated 2 doses against hepatitis A also do not need to contact the health department. Customers who used the store's restroom or consumed any of the items listed above on any of the dates indicated should call, and they have the number there. So they are just giving the hours that the phone line will be staffed and people can call and check on getting a vaccine, which I'm not touching any vaccine in this country at all. Okay, so like I said, based on average sale volume, the store health officials estimate up to 2,000 customers may be infected. Can you believe that? And hepatitis A is one of those things you can be infected and not feel any symptoms at all. And you can also spread hepatitis A sexually. So a lot of these people, that 2,000 could be spreading a lot beyond that number if, this is all true. The possible hepatitis A exposure occurred when an infected employee worked while ill and potentially handled certain items in the store. Oh, wow. Oh my God. Mm-mm-mm. So that's how the outbreak happened in the store. An employee infected the place. Since discovering the possible exposure, has sanitized and affected the store according to the health department recommendations. I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, if you ever hear about any of these convenience stores having an outbreak of hepatitis A, even if they claim they sanitized the store, I would recommend you not go back in there ever again. Just be careful out here. There's just so many things going on right now. This is an important reminder to food service establishment that they should consider vaccinating. See, I'm not. So they're just saying that they recommend employees that work around food get a hepatitis A vaccine. So that's pretty much what they're saying. Um, wow. And today with the drug plague going on, those are more carriers of hepatitis A all around the country. I mean, boy, you just have to be careful no matter what you do out in the public, period. Please tell me what you think, ladies and gentlemen. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell twice and also join me over on Black Junction TV and on blackspot.com. Peace, family.